are all dog owners. We want to make sure that our dogs get the very best things. Being from rural Wyoming, our dogs have always found hides of animals and chewed on them, and that's always been good for their health. And we just wanted to make sure that accessible to everybody. My name is David Pratt. I am the CEO and production assistant. Basically do everything, but it's a family-run business, so we all do everything.
I'm Dalton Pratt. I'm the production manager of Ugly Chews. My main job is to oversee production and make sure that we are getting everything made that we need to get made. The treats are made with water only. When we get them from the butcher, we bring them to our facility, cut them into quarters, and then we take it out to the wash rack and wash it with water only. The water is from a well. The water hasn't been treated. There's no fluoride. There's nothing in the water that compromises the product at all. Once we get it all washed and cleaned, we bring it in, cut it into the sections we want. We have a 12-inch section, which is this one. We have an 8-inch and a 4 to 6-inch one, which is our small.
We started out with a lot of different ways trying to clean these hides. We knew we wanted to do it naturally. We knew we wanted to do it without chemicals, but getting the process started was actually very difficult. We started out using a draw knife and fleshing these hides, which was very tedious and very labor intensive. We finally decided to invest in a higher pressure washer with hot water, which then helped things move along more rapidly. And every day it seems like we learn a process that helps us continue to be more efficient and to be able to produce a product a little faster.
We source all of our ingredients from local butchers. All of them are beef hide.
There was an excess of beef hide that was getting thrown away, and we knew that we could capitalize on that and make a one ingredient, all natural product. But our values really is making sure we offer tremendous customer service and a great quality product.
After it's cut into the section, we roll it on a rack and let it air dry. We have a couple rooms back here that have fans going at all times. There's always chews drying inside of there. And from there, we put it into baskets and ship them on their way.
Hey, I'm Wendy. I'm the mom of the family for Ugly Chews, and this is the ranch that I grew up on. I lived in this cabin with my family till I was about 5 years old before we moved up the road. This ranch has been in our family for 4 generations since the turn of the century. So as you can see, we have a deep heritage in the cattle industry, so we know exactly where these animals come from and where our product comes from. It's the best place ever to grow up.
The moment that I knew I wanted to do this was I had actually been furloughed from a job during COVID, and this came up and I was hired at another job, and it took them 9 months to do a background check on me. And so I worked hard on this, and it became more obvious that it was going to be a better business for me. I looked at my family around me and said, we can do this. And that was the moment we needed to move forward.
My name is Brooklyn Pratt. I don't necessarily have a role at this company. I just kind of fill in for whatever needs to get done, and I do whatever I can to help. Every summer we do the farmers market in Evanston, which is near Bear River. And we get involved with the community. We know a whole bunch of people who own dogs, and we also give donations to lots of pounds across the nation who are like no-kill pounds and just have dogs that need enrichment and need stuff to make their daily life a little better. Well, we got an email from a customer saying that these dogs in a pound were getting so bored that they were chewing their own legs, so we donated some Ugly Chews to them.
The core values, basically the mission statement of the company is that we want to provide our customers and their owners with a quality product. We want to exceed expectations in customer service and make sure that they understand our processes.
I just love watching dogs enjoy our treats, and I love knowing that they get good nutrition, it has good ingredients, it's good for them, and it's meant for their body to have. So I feel really good just seeing them eat something they're supposed to eat. I hope that people feel secure in the fact that they're not giving their dog something processed, and also that they're giving their dog something that will keep them busy instead of chewing their couch up or whatever. So I hope that they feel really secure in the fact that it's good for their dog.
Well, I'm here with my granddaughter, Ember. She is a vital part of what we do. We try not to let her do much taste testing, but occasionally. We do have some new products coming in. What we've done, this is called a double thin. We take a thin wrap that's already dried and then wrap another thin wrap around it, so it's actually two hides in there. It takes a little longer to dry, but it's proved to be very durable and a good chewing thing. Also, sometimes the legs of the cow come attached to the hide still, not the bone part, but the actual fur and the hide down the legs. And so we just cut them off, and instead of rolling them, this is just what we call a sleeve. And just let them dry like that. And our last one that we're playing with is something that we would call an ugly nugget. They're just really small chews, smaller than small, for the little tiny 7 or 8 pound or 2 or 3 pound dog that allows them to have a wonderful, chewy, ugly nugget. If I could say one thing to every pet owner, I would encourage you to make sure that you remember that your pets are part of your family. And as you choose, and you have a lot of choices, and as you choose the treats that you give your dogs, make sure you give them something all natural that they will benefit from. The one thing I want you to remember about Ugly Chews is they are ugly, and that's okay.